Well, I guess we know why Season 4 of Love, Death, and Robots is taking so long. However, Blur Studio's diversion into this new secret level series is certainly worth the effort, and I highly recommend you check it out. Think of it as LDR, except with video game universes. Now, one would think that with the whole video game angle, doing a deep dive into this series would be up my alley. But admittedly, I'm not really familiar with the source material for a lot of these. Like, I'm a fan of Warhammer 40k, but not an expert. I haven't had a chance to play Armored Core just yet. Some of these games aren't even out yet. And frankly, I don't see how my lore knowledge of Pac-Man is going to explain that batshit crazy episode. But I think they did a good job of not needing an in-depth explanation for each universe here. Bricky did a good review of each episode, and he's the 40k expert, so I'll leave that part up to him. However, I do want to quickly run through all the different highly international animation studios for each episode, so that you can connect the dots to their work on Love, Death, and Robots. Of course, the main producers, Blur Studios, has a bunch of credits to their name, including all the recent Sonic movies. For Secret Level, they created the Unreal Tournament, Warhammer 40k, and Exodus episodes. Within LDR, they created Sunny's Edge, Suits, Shapeshifters, Pop Squad, Life Hutch, The Drowned Giant, Bad Traveling, and Swarm. Hey, what can I say? They finance the series, so they get the bulk of the work. Next we have Unit Image from France, who animated the Dungeons & Dragons episode and the New World one with Arnold. In the LDR space, they animated Beyond the Aquila Rift,
Aquila,
and Snow in the Desert. Of course, the former started this channel, and the latter will be something I'll deep dive at a later date. The Hungarian company Digit Pictures has a bunch of episodes in Secret Level. The Sifu episode, Armored Core with Keanu Reeves, Honor of Kings, and Playtime. They don't have as many links to LDR, but they did share credits with Atomic Fiction on the Season 1 Ice Age episode, and was fully involved in the Secret War. Newcomer Illusorium from Spain animated that bonkers Pac-Man episode. And hey, I mean bonkers in a good way. They also animated the Mega Man and Spelunky episodes. I guess tackling old-school 2D games must be their niche. Platij Image from Poland animated the Crossfire episode, but you might have remembered them from the LDR episode called Fish Night. Another newcomer is Goodbye Kansas Studios, who isn't from the US, strangely enough, but hails from Sweden. They animated the Outer Worlds episode. And finally, we have Axis Studios from Scotland, who did the episode for the already cancelled Concord video game. Hey, look, it's not their fault the game got cancelled. And this episode is actually, unironically, one of the best in the season. Axis Studios is known for their LDR episodes, Helping Hand, The Tall Grass, and the very Scottish Mason's Rats.